proudly and humbly accept, on behalf of the people of Chicago, the nomination as the Democratic candidate for mayor in 1983.
In the past, winners of the Democratic primaries for mayor in Chicago could usually expect an easy victory in the general election. But that was not the case for Harold Washington. Soon after his 1983 primary victory, some Democrats in the white ethnic wards began to campaign for Washington's Republican opponent, Bernard Epton. Many of them didn't like Washington because of his race, and also because of his reform agenda.
And a lot of people thought, geez whiz, where's this guy coming from? What's he going to do? Is he going to dismantle the Democratic Party as we know it? I could say, in all honesty, I didn't do that awful much to help Harold Washington in that election like I should have.
Epton, a Jewish liberal from Hyde Park who was a longtime legislator in Springfield, found himself being supported by this strong anti-Washington faction. And because of his desire to be mayor, he uncomfortably accepted that support.
The smell of possible victory probably blinded him to his last 40 years of a political record. It was kind of sad to see.
The campaigning turned nasty early on, as Epton brought up skeletons from Washington's past. In 1972, for example, Washington served 36 days in prison for not filing 4 years of income tax returns. He had to pay over $500 in back taxes. But the campaign soon was only about black and white. Racist flyers about Washington were circulated in many parts of the city. It all came to a boiling point one Sunday afternoon when Washington campaigned with Walter Mondale at St. Paschal's Church on the Northwest Side. Washington and Mondale were subjected to racial epithets by protesters at the church, an event that made international news.
It was raw. It was raw. There were huge segments of people who would more than cooperate with this racial image on both sides of it.
When the general election came, Washington ended up with 98% of the black vote. That overwhelming turnout, along with a sizable Hispanic vote and 18% of the white vote, provided just enough votes to make Washington Chicago's first black mayor.